Yo, what's up, guys? It's day 373 of the dropshipping journey, and I just came back from a walk and I realized two important things. And I will tell you it, but as you can also see, it's very hot right here in Shanghai, and yeah. So I realized two things, and the first thing is it applies to everything also. It's a principle also, just like in the last video. Most of the people will fail. Most of the people will fail. So if you go now on a Discord, for example, 99%, probably more, will fail. And it's just the reality. And the reason why everybody fails is either they are not convinced, and that goes back to the other video from yesterday. And the second thing is they just copy what other people are doing. And most people are just simply wrong. Like most people just go on Data and they just rip content and they think it's ecom. And they fail. Okay, but it applies also to product selection. What I noticed is many people right now just say, oh yeah, I will just get a supplement and I will get rich. Because monthly recurring revenue, MMR. But the thing is, there's a situation in the market. Like you need to be, if a market is very competitive, you need to be better than everybody else. That's why also ecom is, for example, very competitive. It's not easy, because many people are doing it. That's why trading is a different game, but you get the hang of it, It's also why a 9 to 5, for example, is very difficult to escape from. Like if you want to work a 9 to 5 and you want to get to a position which is maybe pays like, I don't know, 80,000 per month. There are some positions which do that. It's just competitive as fuck, It's like you're just in a rat race. And it's the same with product selection. Like don't follow everyone. If everybody does supplements, then yeah, you can of course also do supplements if you're skilled enough. And you can also of course now do supplements if you're in the trenches. I don't say that that's wrong, but it's just more competitive. Of course, it maybe pays more because of the margins and because of the monthly recurring revenue, but most of the people also don't realize that other products, for example, like a tool, can also get monthly recurring revenue by like memberships, So yeah, don't do everything what everybody's doing, like don't follow everyone. And I realized that I have two options right now, and that also ties back to the second thing I thought about. It's just running one product, just running one product. And right now I'm break even with a product. And my thought process was like I'm accumulating a lot of information about my customers right now. Like I realize more and more how I need to tailor the ads to my avatar. And the thing is, if I would cut that now, like my plan was, okay, I cut it maybe on Wednesday. But the thing is, if I cut it now, then I feel like the work was, of course I learned something again, but the work was just a bit of a time waste. I would just reset myself to another product and I need to research for a different avatar again. And select a product which actually solves the problem. It's a different thing. Like you can pick a product which solves a problem, but then the product actually needs to solve the problem. If the product quality is shit, then it won't solve the problem and the customers will be angry. So what I did, I asked my supplier, I think 15 minutes ago, if she could actually use it and test if it actually solves the problem. It's not a basic tool, that's the only thing I was gonna say about it. Yeah, if it solves the problem actually and it actually works, because my plan was to just improve on that product if it works. But the thing is, I want to send out a product which actually helps, Yeah, that's what I'm right now. And if it doesn't work, I'm thinking about just moving on. And the next product will be the product which I will stick through. If it's like break even, I will just stick through it. Because I think accumulating the knowledge on a customer is very important. Like you just learn step by step how you message to the customer. And I would just reset it if I would just cut the product now. But at the same time, I also don't want to send out a shit product. So either I move on and then stick to a product, or I will stick with that current product right now. Because that current product is actually good if it works. So yeah, I will keep you updated. I hope my supplier will do it. It's a bit weird of a request, but yeah. And yeah, right now I have like 3 hours left of working. I will do customer research and probably finish a script and finish that tomorrow. And like in 2 days, on Wednesday, like I will have my anniversary, like my half-year anniversary. I don't know how to call it, like half a year relationship mark with my girlfriend. So I will try to work 8 hours. Actually, I will just wake up at 5 a.m. and work till 2 or 3. Let's see, but yeah, so I won't be fully logged in on Wednesday. I try to be logged in every day actually, but it's also very important to have like a balance, you know. Like don't be like stupid as many people are with the work and life balance, you know. Like just don't stop when you're at 8 hours, for example. Work more, you know, like work a lot, work at least 8 hours every day. That's my point. I mean, try to spend a little bit of time sometimes with your friends, with your family, with your girlfriend, you know, and it's very important, you know, for the human, I guess, because we're social people, you know. If I would be alone the whole time, then I would probably feel different, you know, even though I have a strong mindset, I would say. And yeah, also, I think if you think right now, for example, because I know many people in e-commerce in general think it, like a girlfriend is a waste of time. It can be a waste of time. I think most of the time people waste a lot of time on their girlfriend because that girlfriend, I think, if you analyze through it, like logically, you need to take a step back. I also mentioned it, I think, 2 videos ago. Take a step back and analyze just logically, without any emotion. Is that person like really someone you want to be with, like every year from now on? And if your answer isn't yes, you know, then don't waste more time. You know, that's a lot of time which goes into one person, and it's like a kind of an investment, you know. And I'm actually very confident in that person, in my girlfriend. So yeah, that's why I'm spending time with her. And otherwise, yeah, that's it for the video, I think. I don't know how I come to 7 minutes every time. I'm watching sometimes also journal videos and they're like 3 minutes, but yeah, it's 7 minutes again. And yeah, I hope the Yep sessions are not so boring. And yeah, drop a question below if you have one about any topic. I will answer them. And yeah, that's for the video. If you, as I said, if you have any questions, drop them below, and I keep you updated. How the product test of my supplier will be. I hope she does it. And if you also need a supplier, you can hook me up, because actually I worked with that supplier 8 months, I think, or 9 months, and I can genuinely say it's a very good supplier. I saw only one supplier which required at least 40 orders a day, which matches the price of my supplier and also the quality. So yeah, if you search for a supplier and you're still with Zendrop, CJ, which are ripping you off, then you can also just drop a comment below and maybe make a Discord server or something, or drop my Discord tag. And yeah, that's it for the video, and we see each other tomorrow. And yeah, oh yeah, and before the video ends, drop a topic maybe if you want me to talk about, ecom related or in general related, maybe to mindset or something, in the comments, and I will maybe do like a full-length video, because I actually like talking about mindset and ecom. And yeah, that's it for the video, and yeah, till tomorrow.